Okay, go.
Councilwoman. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the reorganization meeting for the mayor and council being held Friday, January 3rd, 2025 at 6 p.m. I'll call the meeting to order. The council members. Right now, we're going to have Councilman Guzman and his wife Janice called to the rostrum with their daughters, escorted by Councilwoman McGowan and Councilwoman Quattrone. Oh, Del Ricon, I apologize.
Yeah, now, is he gonna swear him in? Is Senator Saul gonna swear him in? Yeah. Down there. Bible. Uh,
Raise your right hand. Once again. I, Raymond Guzman, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties as a councilman according to the best of my ability. I do further solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey. And I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people. So help me God. Now we'll have our new council member, John Errico, and his wife Shannon and children brought to the rostrum by Councilwoman Quattrone and Councilman Coakley. solemnly swear that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties as a councilman according to the best of my ability. I do further solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey. I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the government established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people. So help me God. Welcome aboard. Councilwoman, would you please acknowledge our dignitaries?
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, thank you, everyone, for taking time out of your schedules to be here for our reorganization and the beginning of the good work of the people for the borough of Rutherford. Mayor, we would like to acknowledge New Jersey State District 36 State Senator Paul Sarlo. We'd also like to acknowledge and thank for attending Bergen County Commissioner Jermaine Ortiz. Mayor in attendance tonight also is Police Chief John Russo and our Deputy Police Chief Sean Farrell.
Thank you. Missy, could you please call the roll?
Mayor Nunziato,
Here.
Councilwoman Del Rey-Cohn,
Here.
Councilwoman Quattrone,
Here.
Councilman Coakley,
Here.
Councilwoman McGowan,
Present.
Councilman Errico.
Here.
Thank you. If you're willing and able, will you please stand for the salute to the flag?
I'm here too.
I pledge allegiance Missy, could you please do the provisions?
In compliance with the Open Public Meetings Law, Chapter 231, Public Laws of 1975, notice of this meeting was transmitted to the Record and Herald News and filed with the Borough Clerk on December 23, 2024, and is posted on the bulletin board outside of Borough Hall.
Thank you. We'll now have remarks from Councilman Guzman.
Thank you very much, Mayor. Good evening and Happy New Year to all. While today is a congratulatory day of taking the oath of office for the newly elected, it is most important to understand why we are here. We are here as elected officials chosen by the people to represent their interest to the best of our ability. To the people of Rutherford, I do not take the oath of office without understanding the task of being your councilman. I will always cast my vote in your best interest. Thank you for entrusting in me. To my wife, Janice, and my daughters, Emma and Alex, thank you for sharing me with the residents of Rutherford and always supporting my efforts in the role of councilman. I love you. To my other family members and my friends, thank you for your constant support, as this journey would not be possible without you by my side. To all borough employees, thank you for all you do that keeps this great borough running on a daily basis. You are the backbone of this government, and your efforts do not go unnoticed. Being a local elected official, we must rely on our elected officials that sit at the county and state as they represent the needs of the local municipalities. I am honored to know each and every one of you and cannot thank you enough for all you do. Senator Paul Sarlo, Assemblyman Clinton Calabrese, and Assemblyman Gary Scher, you have proven time and time again that actions speak louder than words. Thank you for your friendship and for the continued efforts to make Rutherford an amazing place to live. Bergen County officials, County Executive Tedesco, Commissioners Jermaine Ortiz, Steve Tonelli, Tracy Zur, Mary Amoroso, Dr. Joan Voss, Raphael Marte, Tom Sullivan, and Sheriff Curitan, thank you for your constant support and for being there for every step of the way. I'd like to thank our Democratic Chair, Paul Giuliano, Municipal Chair Denise Ross, Bernadette McPherson, and the entire Democratic Committee for your help and guidance during the past year and general election. Thank you for believing in me. To our local officials, I thank our mayor, Frank Nunziato, for your friendship and leadership. My council colleagues, Stephanie McGowan, Matt Coakley, Susan Quattrone, Christy Del Rey Cohn, I appreciate each and every one of you. Last, but certainly not least, to my running mate and newest council colleague, John Errico. Today, the people of Rutherford look to you for representation as their councilman. This past year, I had the privilege of getting to know you as an individual and what you bring to the table as a professional. I am impressed with you and have no doubt that you will represent all Rutherford residents with dignity and respect that they all deserve. I'm excited to work with you and look forward to your accomplishments. Congratulations, Councilman Errico. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Errico.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Ray. Good evening, everybody, and thank you all for being here tonight. I am extremely, extremely honored to have been elected as a councilman in Rutherford. I first want to thank my wife, Shannon, sitting in the front row here, for supporting me throughout this campaign. I will always feel undeserving of her immense love and support for me. Perhaps no better manifestation of that love is the presence here tonight of James, our 5-month-old baby, who was born during the middle of our campaign. Shannon's immense patience and compassion are hopefully self-evident in that she tolerated me running for office during this time of our lives. I am also very blessed and lucky to be here with our other children, Elizabeth and August. They give me tremendous joy and purpose in life. I want to thank and acknowledge those who ran against Ray and me in our campaign this past election. I know how difficult it is to run a campaign, and I appreciate that all the candidates ran campaigns that I believe were of high character. I want to particularly and deeply thank our campaign team and volunteers, including Mayor Nunziato and the entire council. I specifically want to single out for immense thanks our campaign manager, Kim Bogosian, and our campaign treasurer, and my new colleague, Stephanie McGowan. Without their tremendous efforts, I simply would not be here tonight. I would also be extremely remiss to not profusely thank and acknowledge my running mate, my new colleague, and my friend, Ray Guzman, who taught me essentially everything that I now know about running a campaign and serving Rutherford. I see my life as one of profound and immense fortune, and being paired with Ray in this process has been the latest in a series of fortunes for me. Thank you so much, Ray, and I am eager to continue learning from you and working with you. In thinking about the contributions of these volunteers, my friends and colleagues, and the many others who helped in this campaign, I recall a quote. It's from Montesquieu, an 18th century French political philosopher, who wrote that the principle of the Republican form of government that we enjoy is virtue. In his eyes, virtue means a willingness of individuals to prioritize the common good over individual ambition or greed or personal or political interests. It means valuing honesty, self-restraint, and promoting civic mindedness and volunteerism. One reason Shannon and I chose to make Rutherford our home and to raise our children here is because I see that virtue in our people, in the many, many volunteers that we have, many of whom are in this room today, in our fantastic borough employees, in our public servants, and our honored guests tonight, including Senator Paul Sarlo and our county commissioner, and in people like Kim, Frank, Stephanie, Christy, Susan, Matt, Maria, and Ray. I finally want to thank the citizens of Rutherford who have entrusted me with what I consider a tremendous responsibility. I want to challenge all who are listening to this to think about ways in which we can all embody virtue in our lives as citizens, friends, colleagues, and coworkers, and as parents and members of a family. I want to challenge everyone to consider how we can make things better, whether that's in the world, in our state, in our community, in our workplace, or in our friendships or our families. Virtue bubbles up. It bubbles up from the smallest crevices in our lives, from the smallest deeds and kindnesses in our lives, and it combines with the virtue of others to make a tremendous impact. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Councilman. I'd like to now invite up Senator Sarlo to say a few words.
I think so.
Good evening, everybody, and happy, healthy New Year to all. First, let me begin by congratulating my longtime good friend Ray. I'm being sworn in. Nobody has more passion for Rutherford and for public service. So congratulations again, my friend. And to the new blood on the council. So it's great to have new young blood, new young families coming aboard. That's how organizations build. That's how communities continue to grow. And collectively here, all of you are doing it the right way and continuing to grow as a body and grow as a community. It takes great pride just to drive down Park Avenue here tonight. It's so beautiful, so festive. The town looks amazing. And in my small part, I'm glad I have the opportunity to help and bring back necessary funds here. But more importantly, just work with each and every one of you to deliver good services to the people of Rutherford. So you're all very fortunate to have this group of elected officials behind you and a great day. So God bless, happy, healthy.
Thank you, Senator. I would like to now invite up Commissioner Ortiz. Senator, can we get a picture with you as well before you guys sit down? Thank you. We're now going to open it up for the hearing of citizens. Anyone from the public wishing to speak, please step forward to the microphone. Keep your comments to 5 minutes or less, and state your name and address. Anyone wishing to speak from the public? Thank you. I'm going to close this to the public now. I'll now open this up for a request for nominations for the President of the Council.
Mayor, I'd like to nominate my colleague that represents the people every single day that she's on the dais and beyond, when the days she's not, and advocates every single day for the better quality of life for all citizens here in Rutherford. I'd like to nominate my council colleague, Stephanie McGowan.
I have a nomination. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Quattrone. Missy?
Councilwoman Del Ricone?
Yes.
Councilwoman Quattrone?
Yes.
Councilman Coakley?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGowan?
Abstain.
Councilman Errico?
Yes.
Councilman Guzman?
Yes.
Congratulations, Council President, again. I believe you've requested that Commissioner Ortiz swear you in? Yeah, Jeff, you got to get up.
Now raise your right hand.
I state your name.
I, Stephanie McGowan,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties as council president
all the duties as council president
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Next up, we have our Employee Service Awards. If you are present, could you please step forward? John Bewickhouse, 15 years of service to the Borough of Rutherford.
You have to go down there.
Next up, we have Kristen Diaz, 20 years of service at Borough Clerk. Next up, we have Father Sarah, 20 years of service. Peter Lindestina, 20 years of service. Margaret Stanley, 20 years of service.
I don't really want a picture. You could just give him a...
Really? You were gonna miss out on this? Christopher Seidler, 20 years of service. Betty Shelley, 20 years of service. Dennis Gentile, 25 years of service. Ellen Goldie, 25 years of service. And our police chief, John Russo, 25 years of service. Michael Wilkinson, 25 years of service. Rhoda Portugal, 30 years of service. Paul Dansback, 45 years of service. That's everybody that was here. Thank you, everybody. And no, Mrs. Kim's not going to take your pictures.
Did we forget somebody? Is there a Betty in there? Did you read Betty? Betty Shelley? I did. Oh, yeah? She didn't come up? I was wondering who that woman was over there.
President of the Council, once again.
You're just doing the item number 16 right now.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to move resolution number 1, adoption of the 2025 bylaws. Motion.
I have a motion by the council president. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Guzman. Any questions or comments by the council? Seeing none, may I have a roll call?
Councilwoman Del Ricon?
Yes.
Councilwoman Cordon?
Yes.
Councilman Coakley?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGowan?
Yes.
Councilman Erico?
Yes.
Councilman Guzman?
Yes.
You're going to do, yeah, you want to do the, ask for one motion after they're done.
The Buildings and Grounds, Public Utilities, Councilman Erico. Second, Councilman Guzman. Police, Councilman Guzman. Second, Councilwoman McGowan, or Council President, I apologize. Myself, Sports and Exposition, Chamber of Commerce. Councilman Quattrone, Board of Health. Historic Preservation, actually, Board of Health, Historic Preservation, Recreation, Stigma-Free, and Volunteer. Councilman Coakley, Arts Committee, Rent Board, Shade Tree. Missy?
Finance. Keep going.
Main assignments. Finance, Councilwoman McGowan, I'm sorry, Council President McGowan, Councilman Coakley. Public Works, Councilwoman Del Rey Cohn, Councilman Erico. Councilman McGowan. KIP Center.
Yeah, access.
Council McGowan, Fire. No, I'm
Quattrone.
sorry, Councilwoman Quattrone, Fire. Second, Councilwoman Del Rey Cohn. Recreation, Councilman Coakley. Second, Councilwoman Quattrone.
Ask for a motion to accept.
I now ask for a motion to accept.
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Del Rey Cohn. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Council President. Any questions or comments by the council? Seeing none, may I have a roll call?
Councilwoman Del Ricon?
Yes.
Councilwoman Quattrone?
Yes.
Councilman Coakley?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGowan?
Yes.
Councilman Erico?
Yes.
Councilman Guzman?
Yes.
Thank you. The following is the boards and commissions. I'd like to have a council, I'd ask for a motion for the, accepting the ones that are here on the agenda. Motion, anyone?
Motion.
Motion by Council President. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Guzman. Any questions or comments by the council? Seeing none, may I have a roll call?
Councilwoman Del Ricon?
Yes.
Councilwoman Quattrone?
Yes.
Councilman Coakley?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGowan?
Yes.
Councilman Erico?
Yes.
Councilman Guzman?
Yes.
Thank you. Consent agenda. Council President.
Thank you, Mayor. All items with an asterisk will be enacted by one motion, as these items are routine in nature. A consent item may be removed from the agenda by a member of the governing body prior to the motion. At this time, I'm prepared to move the consent agenda motion.
I have a motion by the Council President. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Quattrone. Any questions or comments by the council? Seeing none, may I have a roll call?
Councilwoman Del Ricon?
Yes.
Councilwoman Quattrone?
Yes.
Councilman Coakley?
Yes.
Councilwoman McGowan?
Yes.
Councilman Erico?
Yes.
Councilman Guzman?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would now accept the motion to adjourn this meeting.
Motion.
I have a motion by Councilman Del Rey Cohn. May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Have a great night and congratulations.